Well, where is kind of your team after Saturday's loss, mentally?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they were upset for a day or two, and we watched watched a film, understood mistakes we made, and the things that we let get away. Felt like we let one get away, and we made too many mistakes on both sides of the ball, and it hurt us, and we weren't able to overcome it. Had our opportunities, and didn't happen.
When you talked to Antoine, he said in the film it was little things. Was that kind of your take?
It's always the little things. It's the way that's what's hurt us. That's what I've been saying. You got to keep buttoning down the attention to detail, the mental lapses, the things that happen where you should have help and you don't use your help, and be able to take the game plan take the game plan and the adjustments to the game, and make sure that we play the defense to and run the plays offensively the way they're designed to run. And when you have a guy breaking down here or there, it hurts you, and it caught up to us.
Well, with that being said, I mean, no game is perfect, as you've said many times, but how frustrating as a coach if this attention to detail is happening now 5, 6 games in?
It happens in every football game. You just got to limit it as much as you can. I mean, no one's perfect, and things happen. You see different things, and that unfortunately that's part of the game. And I said I've been around the game long enough to know that the team that makes the least amount of those usually wins the football game. And there were certain things that happened that I'm on the plane heading home, and I'm shaking my head because I mean because they could have been many things could have been avoided, and you give the credit to your opponent, but at the same time you gotta button things down, and as far as and execute to a higher degree.
What's the status of Nate? I know it's early in the week.
It's early in the week, so it's day to day, but he's getting better.
The secondary's kind of been up and down, good games and bad games. A game like they had Saturday, is it communication? Is it fundamentals? What kind of things stuck out?
A little bit of both. I mean, at times we played well, and at times we had a couple lapses, a couple things that, couple balls they completed, or one we should have had a guy doubled, and we didn't. And another one we just got to go play the ball. I thought we were going to intercept the ball. We didn't. At times our guys are panicking at the end of routes, which is causing some pass interference calls, and just got to keep getting better and continue. There's open competition in the defensive backfield, and until we start playing more consistently.
Antoine says he can see a difference already in attitude. Maybe not attitude isn't the right word, but maybe he says this loss was, maybe we needed this loss to kind of get refocused. Do you feel that way, Bill?
I hope not. I hope you don't need that. I mean, I preach it every day, or every week. It's, if they're not hearing it, then that's their fault. I mean, because it's obvious. It happens during the week. When you have breakdowns, or you're gonna play the way you practice, and you're gonna play the way how you prepare is gonna be evident on what happens on Saturday, and you just got to keep. It's a humbling sport, and you got to be on guard at all times, and you got to keep busting your butt to get better, and to have the attention to detail that's necessary, and it's just not going to magically happen. There are certain things that, like I told him the other day. I give you an example. I mean, defensively, I said, we spend hours in here trying to give them the best opportunity to have success. Well, you got to apply that game plan and understand that game plan and understand if we're making the adjustment, this is what we're doing and this is why we're doing it, and apply it the right way. And And that didn't happen the other day. And there were a couple times where we made an adjustment on the sideline, and then the same thing happened, and we didn't get it corrected. And after we drew it up, and that's inexcusable. And so we got to coach it better, and we got to execute it better.
The O-line had a tough day for probably the first time this year.
Who?
The offensive line.
Yeah, we had some opportunities for some big runs, especially in the first half, and one guy here or there, or not going to the wrong guy or blocking the wrong guy. Sometimes it wasn't the O-line; a couple times it was a tight end, and it hurt us. We had an opportunity for a couple big plays.
Was their defensive line, better than expected, or as talented as maybe you thought going in?
Oh, we knew they were good. I mean, they're physical. I mean, they're okay. I mean, but sometimes you got to give credit to them at some point. But it's sometimes. But there are a couple times where we made it easy on them.
I know it's the next game, and not to call it must win, but how important is it to get a big?
Every game's important. You go. It's week to week, and every day is important. And this is the next one, so it's extremely important. And you just got to keep pushing forward, and that's the way this sport works. And you got to keep getting better. And the attention to detail is going to be this good football team coming in here, and we need to play well. We need to execute at a higher level.
How would they change with Christian not being there to get the rest of the quarterback in there?
Same. The offense is very similar, but maybe they're featuring different aspects of it. I'm sure they're probably limited in a little bit to help the young quarterback, but they have certain things that they do that they believe in, and they execute well, that they're going to feature, and how they choose to do it against us, I'm not sure, but we'll be ready.
How would they change defensively at all? Anything go differently?
Say again?
Defensively, they changed
A little
at
bit
all?
different. I mean, they probably playing a little more man than they have in the past. But a lot of similarities. But maybe a little more blitz, and maybe a little more man than what I've seen from them in the past. But there's also some similarities to what's gone on in the past.
Do you think a win would do anything for some guys who are a little inexperienced, who might not have played in big games like this, and maybe kind of just reassures them that they can hang with better teams in this conference, better teams in the nation? Do you think it would do a lot for some of those guys, the younger guys?
Well, I think everybody knows we can hang. I mean, you got to win, and heck, like I said, I thought, especially after watching the film, our guys, they work. It's humbling when you watch the film and you sit there and say, "Wow, that." You walk out of the film room saying, we let one get away." I mean, some of that, especially when some of it isn't as physical as it is mental, and you gotta. I don't think our guys have any question they can hang with somebody. Heck, we're a good football team, but you got it to be, to be really what's good, especially on the road. You got to be consistent. You can't have brain lapses and where you just hand certain things to them on a silver platter. You got to, when it comes to make a play, you got to make a play, and there was. I don't know what there are. I think our mindset's fine. People. You can. I don't buy into all the aspect of. I don't think I can do it. Our guys have the confidence, but you have to do it. You have to execute. You have to prepare to execute on Saturday. That's how you beat good football teams, and that means you got to do it during the week.
Special teams, obviously, Vinatieri's been around South Dakota State forever. I mean, anything he does differently, that, coach, from that standpoint?
Who's that? I'm
Terry,
sorry.
the field goal kicker, the kicker.
I don't know. He's a good player. I mean, runs in the family, I guess. I was with Adam at New England, so I've known that family for a long time.
That's his nephew, right?
I believe it's his nephew. Yeah.